All right, so you're gonna go with fourth. Who's gonna be your fourth?
Ooh.
I have my fourth, but it's kind of controversial.
So I believe that Peru might be the one that won't pass.
Oh, so Mexico and Jamaica out?
Out, yeah.
We grew up seeing Mexico being the father of USA, you know? Now it's like there's the son of USA, you know, like what's up YouTube? What's up everyone? We're back for another video. Copa America video today. How are you doing, my man? Puma Pardo, man?
I'm good.
You're good. So he's here with me. We're going to discuss and also predict the group stage of Copa America. So let's start with Group A, man. Group A, we have Argentina, we have Peru, Chile, and Canada, man. So before starting, like, do you think like you have do you have your first one set at least for this group? I do have my first one. I know who's gonna finish first.
It's a no-brainer. I think Argentina coming back with their level of World Cup. They're gonna come back and try to get that Copa America, that second one for Messi.
Yeah, second one, yeah.
Yeah, so I believe that they can be first, or at least pass the group. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But yeah, it's a complicated group after that for the three of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for me, also like Argentina first. I think it's a no-brainer. The fight is between the Canada, Chile, and Peru. And all right, so you're gonna go with fourth. Who's gonna be your fourth?
Ooh,
I have my fourth, but it's kind of controversial.
I feel like I saw the friendlies.
Yeah.
From Chile has been declared like a declining team because of their past form, with the Sanchez and Vargas. But now I saw them with Paraguay the last game, and it feels like the Gareca has a game plan for them, and actually are motivating them to be better.
Yep.
Canada has been doing two good friendlies against European tops like Holland and France, yeah, which is did a draw with France, which is
unbelievable. Actually.
It's unbelievable, yeah.
They could have even won that actually.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I feel like. And Peru has still not figured out what they do in the friendlies. I saw them play. Feels like the new coach has to give a little bit of order about who should play and who has his 11. It's not a constant that they have that will be good for the Copa preparations. So I believe that Peru might be the one that won't pass, has the least of chances to pass right now.
Yeah, actually, well, me too. I was about to say for me, fourth is Peru, actually. I think Peru are going to finish fourth because, I don't know, man, like they fired their last coach. This coach has come. I kind of see Peru still playing the same thing. Imagine they still play with Paolo Guerrero, 40 years old, striker, and I don't think he's to the level, nor Carrillo, even Lapadula. I don't see him like really fit recently. But the most important thing, they lost Renato Tapia, which is probably their best and most important player. He's not gonna play a Copa America due for some things with his contract and some beef that he had with the federation. So yeah, for me, I think they're going to finish fourth. I don't see Peru, and it's kind of sad because Peru has been in the last 5 Copa Americas. They've been in four of them. They've been in the semifinals, in which one of them they even played the final. So it's really a team that has a tradition to always pass the groups. But I think this time if they pass, wow, that's gonna be insane. But I don't see them really passing, and I see them even fourth. And for me, my third one would be Canada. I think Canada, the problem with Peru and Canada, I feel like the attack, they don't have something clear in attack. Like it's like they go in attack, they do everything good in the midfield, and then when they arrive to the attack, like they don't know how to finish. Like there's like they lost creativity. Because with France, I remember Canada could have won against France, but only one shot was really like they almost scored. The other times, like they approach, they tease Maignan, but they couldn't really. They didn't concrete anything, but they didn't create also anything like in that area. So yeah, I believe like Canada will be a very difficult team to probably score goals, especially Chile and Peru will have it a bit more difficult. But yeah, I think Canada third, and for me, second will be Chile. I think Chile. Gareca is really rising up Chile, and so yeah, I think Chile are going to pass this one. I think they're in a good level right now. And it's a progressive level, you know. Like I think I really enjoy what I've seen of Chile in the friendlies. It is true, yeah. You're gonna say probably in the comment section, yo, it's just friends. It is true, yeah, it is true. But it's the thing that we can see right now, and I think yeah, it's really it looks more positive than the two other teams.
That's for sure. Yeah.
All right, so now do you want to add something else?
Yeah. Honestly, that group is a group that can. Honestly, we say second Chile, but it can happen that even Peru has a good win streak with Copa America.
Yep.
They perform in Copa America mostly more than the qualifiers, so I feel like that we can't rule out Peru as a team that can't like pass, because it's a team that I always done at least well in the Copa America constantly. Yeah.
Now speaking of groups that are kind of difficult to predict, Group B, man, Group B. So there's just to say overall, like Group B, I think it's not the group of death, but it's the group that has teams that are kind of equally
Matched.
Yeah, matched. So we have Mexico, we have Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica. So I'm gonna go first and say like I think my fourth will be Jamaica. Like I don't want to disrespect Jamaican people. I think they have some really good players, but actually the best players that they have in Premier League are not going to play in the Copa America. So that already, I don't know, that already is a big loss. And also like I feel like Jamaican players, they have some really nice players in Premier League, but once they go in the squad of Jamaica, like it's kind of they kind of don't, it looks like they don't know how to play again like well with each other, you know. So I don't know, I kind of feel like a disconnection with the way the Jamaica plays like in the Jamaican national team. So that's why for me Jamaica, I think it's fourth. I think they're going to have at least 1 point. I don't think they're going to go empty-handed.
Yeah. Either way, I believe that they have one of the best jerseys. Honestly. Like,
yo, it's so beautiful,
it's
bro.
Beautiful jersey.
I'm gonna put it here, bro. That jersey is so beautiful. It's unbelievable, man. It's really beautiful. Wow, what a jersey.
So they win already for fashion.
Fashion-wise, they're going to be the best. So now the controversial picks.
Yeah.
Who's going to pass?
I believe that Ecuador pass first.
Okay.
And it's going to be between Mexico and Venezuela. That team, those teams are not. Have I seen in Mexico? They're level against Uruguay, and they're level against. Which one other team?
Brazil.
And I saw that they don't have that Mexican style of play that they have before. They don't have players that go and really much like, you know, get out of the tactics, you know, has like that star player, you know. So I believe that Venezuela can win against Mexico, and I put Venezuela as the second one.
Second one?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Mexico and Jamaica out?
Out, yeah.
All right, so for me, it's just I don't see. Look, honestly, Mexico are probably having the worst like team that I've seen, at least. You know, like we grew up seeing Mexico being the father of USA. You know, now it's like there's the son of USA. You know, like they're not the kings of CONCACAF. It's USA. So I don't see in any scenario how they can lose. Mexico kind of grows up always in these type of situations, and also it depends who they're facing. Look, Venezuela never won against Mexico in their history. Ecuador only won like 3 or 4 times in their entire history, and it was a while back ago. So it is true that historically Mexico has really something up against those two South American teams, you know. And also these two South American teams are rising South American teams, but that most of the time, especially Ecuador, they really underperform in Copa America. Like Ecuador to Ecuador and Peru, good example, good counter example. Peru are so good in Copa America, but they struggle a lot in the qualifiers. Ecuador is the opposite. They're really good in qualifiers, but they struggle so much in little tournaments and short tournaments like Copa America. For me, I'm going to say here that because the thing is also the fixture. Mexico starts with Jamaica. If they win that, that's already 3 points guaranteed, and you also have like your 2 contenders that are going to play already the first match, and they're going to be wasted because like they're going to play probably a final, Venezuela and Ecuador. So for me, because the fixture helps Mexico, I think because it's Mexico, Jamaica, then Mexico, Venezuela, and then Ecuador, the supposedly the best one. So I'm going to say Mexico are going to finish first here, man. I'm going for Mexico first. And actually for me, second, here's where I'm going to be so controversial. Probably Ecuadorian people are going to hate me, but I'm going to say Venezuela second. And for me, I'm sorry, but Ecuador, I know on paper they should pass. It's just like I said, every time Ecuador comes to Copa America and they're really strong, like they most of the time flop. And look, I want you to prove me wrong, man. I'm nothing against Ecuador. I think you're going to go to the World Cup easily, but it's just Copa America is a different thing, and I don't know. I need something concrete. So this is the moment, like, you know, to prove that, you know, to shine that. But yeah, anyway, it's like that. You know, you have to eliminate someone. I'm going to go bold here, and Ecuador probably it's gonna probably people are gonna come at me after, but it's okay, guys. By the way, this is really subjective. It's not the real thing. It's just our predictions. Tell us in the comment section your predictions, because our predictions are not right. It's just our predictions, you know, and we want to know your prediction. So yeah, so that's controversial pick. But now let's go to a group that I think this is will be kind of easy to predict. So we have United States of America, Panama, Bolivia, and we have Uruguay. I'm gonna go fast here. I think I'm gonna put fourth probably Panama. I would have put fourth. Oh no, actually no. I'm gonna put fourth Bolivia. I think third Panama. And now this is gonna be interesting. I'm going to put actually Uruguay in second and United States at first. And I'm not saying that United States are going to beat Uruguay. It's just like history-wise, recently, Uruguay hasn't been able to beat USA. Like they most of the time draw. And I think USA are a team that they score a lot of goals when they can. It is true Uruguay too that they put forward to Mexico. It's just I heard that Darwin is a bit injured, so we have to be careful with that. You know. What about you?
I believe that Panama might win against USA. I'm predicting that. I feel that I do feel like Panama has the level to at least beat USA 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah. It's controversial. I know people say, "Oh, USA."
The
but,
king of CONCACAF.
Yeah, the king of CONCACAF. But honestly, it's just the king of CONCACAF.
Bro, the king of CONCACAF. Eat 5 against Colombia.
That's what I'm saying. Like so. I believe that Panama also have been bringing their level. I know it's not as big as Canada, USA, or Mexico, but they are like fighting to be the fourth one.
Yeah.
And they've been constant. They went to the World Cup pretty much like twice now. It's been twice.
They won one time.
Once. Okay, so they won. So they're in the recent increase of their level. I believe that Panama might win with USA, and I think they'll be stuck in third though. Bolivia. So I believe that they might lose, and they might lose all the games, and they go fourth.
Yeah.
I believe that USA will struggle to be second. But they will be second in first Uruguay.
Yeah. All right. So now for the last group, Group D. This is, I think, it's a group that has more powerhouses in this group. So we have Colombia, Brazil, we have Costa Rica, and we have Paraguay. So this group, I think it's going to be, for me, I have my two favorites to pass, but I think it's going to be hard to pass because Paraguay is not a team that you should underestimate. Like, it's always a team that they're going to go probably defend more, so it's gonna cost you, to really score against them. It really sucks, like, to play against them, seriously, man. Yeah. I'm going to say, for me, Costa Rica, I mean, their path has been very rough. I'm going to put them at fourth, unfortunately. Paraguay third. Now it's between Brazil and Colombia. You know what? I'm going to go with an upset here. I'm going to say Brazil second and Colombia first. Yeah, okay. Because Colombia's form is really, really good, man. I've been impressed by Colombia. But I will admit something. That's the thing. It's a lot of friendlies that they won. I want to see them in a competition like that matters with points. And hopefully this time it will be for Colombia, man. Like they've been trying. So yeah, Colombia first, Brazil second.
So I believe that Costa Rica will be fourth, third will be Paraguay, but I believe that they'll win against somebody.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, me too.
And Colombia will be second. And I don't really believe in Colombia's hype of the friendlies, even though it's against top dogs, but. I believe that Colombia has been showing every time historically that if they go to Copa America, they struggle to win some games.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they do tend to pass the groups these days.
Yep.
So I believe they can pass the groups, but I don't think they'll do it like expected, like winning against Brazil. I think they will win against the two others.
All right.
So Brazil first and second Colombia.
All right, all right. So guys, there you have it. You have our picks for the group stage predictions. Guys, if you like this, we're going to be covering then the quarterfinals, guys. So be sure to like this video, guys, because that really encourages us. That means that we're doing something great here. So encourage us by liking, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace, everyone.